Hey guys, Don Shaw. Thanks for reminding me. I haven't posted a video in a long time. Just got home from work. Got my pickup truck back. We'll start with that, I guess. Pretty much nothing in my life has changed. Things are pretty good. I got a recall notice on my truck. And around the same time I got the recall notice, a couple other things started going wrong with it. So I took it into Ford. Recall fix was free. But the other things that are wrong with it totaled $1,236 or $37 and like 45 cents. Yeah, that sucked. That was expensive. I was doing the math actually the other day, and it's money I put into the truck since I got it paid off, compared to if I was still making those payments. And so far I'm on top, but barely. I'm on top by like $200. Not that making payments means anything, because the warranties and everything would still be expired because the truck's old enough. But it is what it is. So, but still doing work, still at the same company, driving the same like 5 routes over and over again. As of right now, the plan is I'll be doing an overnight load to Mississippi on Friday to Saturday. Good news is it leaves early on Friday, which is good. It'll get down there on Friday, deliver to at least one or two of my stores. I think every Mississippi load I've had, I've gotten all the milk delivered the first day, and then the next day all I gotta do is just get back. And then I'm gonna leave as early as I can Friday, so that I can get back as early as I can Saturday. And then my neighbor girl, her birthday party is on Saturday. I'd really like to be there for that. So I'll at least be there for the after party, if not the main party. It's in the afternoon. That'll be a lot of fun. What else? If for those of you that just watched Jade and John's live video that in real time was like 10, 15, 20 minutes ago, something. When I told them I got my truck back, they said, one of them said, "This is me, you're not coming down." Well, the original plan was when my truck was, to get the recall done, I was going to go down, turn my truck in, and hang out with them during that time. That was the original plan. Didn't really come together. Plans changed last minute because that's trucking. I'm still a little bit bitter about how that all went down. I'm not gonna lie. I still say I'm a little bit bitter? I'm a lot bitter on how that all went down. My company, they softened the wound the best they could. The reality is they dumped like a ton of salt on it and put like a strainer on it, or over it between the salt and the wound, so not like as much salt would get to the wound immediately. Is kind of what they did. It's kind of one of those things like, you made things better now, I'm not gonna forget. I'm not gonna go into too much detail about that. Trying to think. That's pretty much it that I can think of, to be honest. My life's gotten a little bit boring, to be honest. A little bit boring, a little bit dull. Still, at some point, we'll get down to Jade and John's, hang out with them again. It's funny, when I saw their live video, it's like, I haven't talked to them in a while. And a while for us is about a week and a half, 2 weeks. That's about how often we talk. We don't communicate every day, but we'll exchange a few text messages, snaps. We used to talk on the phone, actually. We haven't had a phone call in a while, but a long while, like 10 months type of a while. But I love those guys. We're good friends, but they're very good low maintenance friends, if that makes sense. Our friendship is very low maintenance, which I appreciate. Trying to think. Nothing exciting going on right now. I know my dates for the next time I'm going back home to California. Gonna leave November 29th, which is my birthday. It's also the day after Thanksgiving. I need to confirm with my boss, because she was trying to make that kind of like an asterisk thing. She's making a big deal about me not being paid was her issue. I need to confirm with her not being paid for working Thanksgiving, because at my company, you get paid more for working. I think there's like 6 or 7 holidays throughout the year, and Thanksgiving is one of them. So I want to get that extra money. Or is it just taking time off and not getting paid? Because I don't, and if that's her issue, when I take time off, like in my entire working life, I've probably taken trucking out of it, because trucking is just kind of like its own deal. I feel like because you have like I took home time regularly, and that was like unpaid time off. Trying to take trucking out of it, I think working in construction is pretty much it. I've probably taken close to about a month and a half off, roughly, in my entire life since I graduated high school. I've only been paid. I was never paid for any time off I took working in construction. When I worked at Interstate, I got paid for 5 days I took off during my time at Interstate, right before I left them. But during my time at Warner, Schneider, everywhere else, never got paid for time off. So, my point, I am 100% used to not getting paid during my time off. To me, getting paid during my time off, or when I'm taking off time, is sort of like a foreign thing to me. But anyway, November 29th, which is my birthday. So I could do birthday dinner at home, not really a big deal. The most important thing about that weekend, it's my 10-year high school anniversary reunion thing. I'm not like as excited about. I feel like I'm pretending to be more excited about it than I really am, because in today's world of social media, I'm in touch with the people who I still want to be in touch with. But to actually converse with people face to face, there's still a different element to that, which is different and exciting. I expect I'll probably see people that don't do social media. I know there are a lot of people that did social media like their first year into college, and then probably about a dozen people just quit social media altogether at that point. So it'd be kind of cool if they show up, catch up with them, see how they're doing. But I anticipate that being a very good time. So I might be more excited. I don't even know. I feel like I'm physically showing more excitement than I really am, but maybe I'm lying to myself and I'm truly really excited. I have no idea. But anyway, since I'm going to California with those two things, I may as well stay for a few days. It's kind of my view of it. I would go for just a day or two if I were going for like a funeral or something, or for, my parents are retiring within the next year for their retirement parties. I want to get out there for those. Those will probably be a 48-hour trip, from when I leave to when I come back. Those trips will probably be really quick. We'll see. I'm trying to save my time off. I don't know if I shared this with you guys or not, but my sister and her husband plan on, and they're very clear on, it's all just a plan, there's nothing for sure, even though they're both taking steps to make this happen. They plan on moving to Japan for a few years. Not moving there permanently, but eventually they'll come back to the States. But they want to go there, and they both love the Japanese culture, and they plan on moving there for a few years. Well, they're staying there pretty much over my dead body. Am I not going to go spend a couple of weeks with them? At one time, of course, one visit. So I'm trying to save as much time off as possible for that, because that'll be a lengthy time off. And then even time off my time in Japan, but just being real, when I get back to the States, I'm going to need a day or two for jet lag purposes. I've taken those long flights before. As much as, I take medication, it's supposed to help, a couple of natural supplements, and they do help. But for whatever reason, traveling, the good news is on this trip, for whatever reason, traveling eastward is much easier for me than traveling west. Anyway, that's its own deal. That's way down the road, at least for me. Trying to think. Neighbor kids are doing well. I've gotten closer second summer around with my neighbors. Now when I leave for Texas, they gather my mail for me. If I get packages, they take them to their house and store them in their house. They take my trash can out for me, bring it back in for me. And this is stuff I never asked them to do, because I'm only gone. Texas is my longest time away from home. I'm not gone more than 2 nights. I live in a safe area. I'm cool with my package being left out on the front porch. I don't care. My trash can, it doesn't need to be taken out every week, at least with me. I'm just a party of one. I generate like 1 kitchen bag of trash a week, at least right now. When I get back on my ADD medication, my Adderall, at the end of the month, that will probably change, because I will probably start going through stuff in my house. There's a lot of stuff in my mind I want to toss. Just focusing on it and getting it organized and going through it, not on my medication, has been really hard. But when I get on that medication, progress will be made. Lots of ums in this video, I feel like. Sorry, guys. But, okay, that's a good spot to end the video. My truck light just went off. Anyway, guys, that's it with me. You guys any specific questions or whatever, that's what the comment section is for. I'm pretty good about responding to all my videos, all my comments on my videos. So, talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching.